All right, welcome to episode 2. Today we're kind of going over what happens after your 7 days of everything sitting in your fermenter bucket. It's kind of saved some time on the video. I went ahead and I transferred everything via my little spout here into these Mr. Beer kegs, just using them as a transfer container. You could use another food grade bucket or whatever. And the reason I get that I transfer into those is because I have to separate it from what's called the lease, which was like a sediment in the bottom of here. Maybe I'll edit in the picture I took of it. Just trying to save some time on the video, having you not have to sit here and watch me dump it and then rinse it and all that stuff. Lots of back and forth, and I know you're busy, so I wanted to get right down to business. There's kind of a tradition, though, as you're bottling your newly fermented stuff, that you kind of drink some of the non-bottled, non-carbonated, delicious, basically apple wine you have at this point. So, cheers. Take a smell of that. I'm kidding. I know you can't smell it. So basically, excuse me, I'm choking on my own beverage. So I washed everything out, and again, this is not like beer. I don't have to super sanitize. I just rinsed it out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this back in here. I'm just going to dump it in, and then I'm going to show you my secret, my very secret ingredient that I put in before I bottle. So nice, dramatic pour back in. And again, I'm not using the spout or anything. I'm just dumping this stuff back in here. I was just using these as a holding container. Oh my, that was a special treat for y'all. My nozzle was still open, so I just dumped like, a quarter bottle worth right onto the floor. That was pretty awesome. I was thinking, what is that sound I'm hearing? And it was just me dumping my delicious beverage right onto the floor. So good thing I keep a towel nearby, just for things like that. I'm not even going to edit this out. This is staying in. This is video gold here. Okay, so back to just dumping this stuff in. Awesome. Again, it's been 7 days since we did our first video. That's about how long it takes for it to get to the dryness level I like. You can keep it on there longer, but as that yeast down in the lees just keeps chomping, it kind of dries it out. It'll get a definite wine taste after a while. One of the things that you're going to be surprised at is how not sweet this stuff is in the end. So, instead of adding sugar into this to get the remaining yeast going again, which would cause the carbonation in your bottle, I'm going to add my secret ingredient, cranberry juice. Just straight up cranberry juice cocktail. Normal ocean spray is fine. It doesn't have any preservatives. I don't use like diet or sugar-free or any of that. You want the sugar in here because that's going to get the remaining yeast that wasn't down in the lees to start eating again and making you some carbonation. I can't believe I dumped this right on the floor. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm just going to dump this in. Just kind of dump that around in there. There you go. Hey Simon, do you think you could get me like the big metal spoon? Do you know what I mean? The big metal spoon that we sometimes like serve food with? It's really long handled. It's a big cooking kind of thing. Can you go
for our?
I want to stir in this. No, the bigger one. It's like this long. It sits like up on the counter usually.
Like for soup?
Not that one. The one that's just like a spoon. Not the ladle. Just go look. You'll find a giant spoon. So Simon's going to give me a big spoon. Because I forgot to grab the big spoon. Because I need to like kind of stir this around. Because I want to make sure that it gets into every bottle. So while he gets the big spoon, I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about bottle selection. So one really easy option is these little bottles here that you can get on Amazon. They're I don't even remember what they are. Some people like kombucha bottles or whatever, and that's what this stuff kind of smells like right now. So, you know, it smells a bit like kombucha. If you've never had kombucha, you should try it. You know, broaden your horizons. But anyhow, a word of caution with these kind of bottles, though. They work great, but when the carbonation gets built up, sometimes I've popped these and had the whole thing go flying off. Like the metal contraption like popped out of the glass, shot across the room. So always open these away from your face. What you got? Yes, that's perfect, Simon. Let me see it. Let me make sure it's clean. Was it up on the counter?
It was.
Is it in the dishwasher? It feels
Yep.
warm. Nice. Okay. So that was a quick word about this style bottle. Always open away from your face. You get the like sparkling juice bottles. Those are nice because they're recapable if you have a bottle capper. The plastic bottles from Mr. Beer, they work great. Plastic soda bottles work great. I've totally used those, like old Dr. Pepper bottles. Regular beer bottle, if you've got a bottle capper, which I have one nearby. We'll kind of mess with that in a second. So I'm going to give this kind of a light stir here. Just kind of get that, make sure that cranberry juice gets nice and mixed in. Yeah, with cider, it's really forgiving. Like there's some people maybe disagree with me out there, whatever. I don't care. This has been working for me for a while. But yeah, it's really forgiving. I don't have to mess with sanitizing as much, which is really time consuming. Oh, one more kind of bottle you can use. You could totally save the juice bottles that all this came in and this one, and they work great. You put it in there, seal it up, like 7 days later, totally carbonated. And I always do like to do at least one plastic bottle. I've got like a plastic soda bottle. I do that because then I can squeeze the plastic bottle and I can see how hard it is and how carbonated it is. And then I know it's ready. So when that bottle is really hard, I know it's ready to go. So again, could use this bottle, but I'm going to show how to do just a regular beer bottle because I've got a beer bottle capper here in case you don't know how to do one. So I'm just going to go down to my little nozzle that I dumped all over the floor with a minute ago. Just going to open that up. Kind of try to keep an eye. Ooh. Can't really see good in there. Let me see. Almost. I'm going to put just a little more in there. No, a little more. I like to get, at least a half inch up the neck there, just to maximize. Yeah, that's good. Just to maximize my bottle usage. So I'm going to put this bottle cap right there. Move this juice bottle all the way so you can see what I'm doing. Put that nice bottle cap right there. Again, I just bought a bunch of these on Amazon, a little bag of bottle caps. Then I got this nice bottle capper. Hold on, buddy, I'm making the video. That slides right on there. Then I'm going to take a nice push down. Clip. What do you need, Ephraim?
Is this yours?
I don't know. Take it upstairs. I'll look at it later. He's got like an old cell phone showing it to me. So now...
I have this.
Sure, Simon. So anyway, so now I have this nicely bottled juice and apple and cranberry cider. And it's going to be beautiful in about 7 more days. Maybe then I'll do an episode where I open it and I drink it in front of you. That would be good, right? So you can see me enjoying it.
Daddy,
and you can know... Or, no, Simon, I'm making a video. They're showing me like old cell phones that can only call 911 and they want to charge them. So anyhow. Like I said, this has already got alcohol to it. This is like an apple wine. Now I'm just going to let it carbonate and become something more delicious. So thanks for joining me. I'm not going to make you watch me bottle every one of these. That would be a huge waste of time. Maybe you would love it. I don't know. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to stand here and do that and make like an hour-long video of me doing that. But thanks for joining me. I hope this works out well for you. Don't forget, secret ingredient was cranberry juice. If you don't like cranberry, which I don't need to taste it in the final product, You don't like cranberry, you don't want to use it, that's cool. Just grab yourself another bottle of apple juice. Some guys will even just take like the concentrate thing, throw that in there, let it melt, save time. I just use straight up juice. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy your homemade beverage, and I'll see you next time.